Hi, Assalamualaikum, and good day, everyone. Welcome to your favorite Tech at Talks, where we'll discuss issues regarding anything about technology and education, and of course, specializing especially in the 360 video based learning. Today, our topic is going to be about the exciting educational videos for Indonesia 4.0. My name is Salwa Othman, and together with me in this platform today, my partner in crime.
Muhammad Safwat Ashahri, Muhammad Salim. We are the moderators for today's talk. Ladies and gentlemen, we are very lucky today together with us we have our invited speaker. All right, a very experienced lecturer from Electrical Engineering Department of Politeknik Negeri Semarang, Indonesia.
Hello.
Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you Mr. Prayitno.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Welcome, Mr. Prayitno.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for being with us, Mr. Prayitno.
All right. Thank you so much, Safwat, for the introduction. Just a heads up, everyone. We are currently streaming live from both CIDL official Facebook and also CIDL official YouTube channel. So please, 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 to our dearest audience, do be very generous in hitting and smacking that like button. And also don't forget to follow us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more exciting news and information. Safwat, back to you.
If you have any questions to ask to our invited speaker, Mr. Prayitno here, do not hesitate to type it out in the comment sections. Inshallah, we'll read the questions to our invited speaker. Not just questions. If you feel like saying anything, if you feel like commenting to leave any positive comments, you can just leave it there. You can just type it out in the comment sections, and we, inshallah, will float the comments on screen. All right, and your participation and also your interactions are very, very much appreciated. Thank you so much.
Yeah, exactly. And also don't forget, in a short while, we'll be displaying the QR code, and you want to scan the QR code for attendance because an e-certificate will then be generated and be sent right away to your email after that. So don't forget to do that as well, yeah? All right, so I guess it's safe to say that we are going to give the spotlight to Mr. Prayitno now, or do we wait for anything else?
Actually, yeah, before we start, allow me to make some promotions regarding
All right,
the
okay.
programs, our future programs. All right, after this program, because we have a few programs waiting. All right, so just like what Salwa said just now, if you want to get yourself updated regarding the programs that we'll be organizing, especially in September, don't forget to like our Facebook page, and don't forget to like and subscribe our YouTube channel. Don't forget to do that. Thank you so much. Okay, the first one, we have 1st of September, inshallah. Studio manager, can you please what do you call it? Project, display the poster for the audience. All right. Let's wait for the poster. Okay. Anyway, we'll be organizing, inshallah, another one, Tech at Talks. Yep. So 1st of September, the title of the talk is Designing Video Learning Experience with Vivista SEPA 360. So we're going to have three panel speakers. And do not miss this one. Please put this in your calendar. All right. Because you get to learn, so many things about 360 degrees videos in TNL. Yeah. And another one that's happening in September, we have just like the promo video we played just now, a competition, the first ever Southeast Asian Teaching and Learning Video Awards 2021. All right, which incorporate not just one institution, but we have a few other institutions from 5 different countries. We have Malaysia, we have Indonesia, we have Philippines, we have Vietnam, and also Thailand. For your information, Politeknik Negeri Semarang, Indonesia is also one of our institutional partner for the competition. Yeah. All right, so that's about it regarding the programs that are happening in September. So, Salwa, Mr. Prayitno, are we ready?
Yeah, of course.
Ready. What about
All
Mr.
right. Okay. All right. Nice.
Okay, so all the best, Mr. Prayitno, and thank you so much again. Thank you in advance for sharing this expertise with us. So the floor is yours. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Safwat and Mrs. Salwa. Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, all. In these occasions, I'm honored to having me here to share the educational videos for Indonesian 4.0. Actually, so basically, these occasions is in the series of educational video, I believe, that held by CIDL UiTMs, and the previous two speakers actually have a good deliver their material, such as the making educational videos by Mr. Hasnain, and also the second speakers explain about the 360 degrees video in higher educations by Dr. Jorge. And in these sessions, actually, I would like to share what we have done actually to supporting Indonesian 4.0, especially in the educational videos. So I will give my best so I can catch up with the previous speaker to give the best insight for you all, guys. So basically, in this agenda today, that I would like to share with you all is that there are three sessions actually, that three part actually that I would like to share with you. The first one is what is Indonesian 4.0? That is, what is our current state of education toward Indonesian 4.0. And then I would like to share about what we have done, especially what we are creating about the educational video, especially what is the learning material suitable for our students. And then after we know both of these this part actually, and the last thing that I would like to share is what should we do after this, what we should plan for our students if we already learned that from the previous speakers, and I would like to share today. So before that, let me introduce myself. So my name is Prayitno, and you can call me Pray. Actually, some people easier to call me Pray actually, because not all of the people is easy enough to pronounce my name actually. So I was in Semalek staff actually during 2009 and 2014. And during that time, I was also become a fast training manager on 2010 until 2011, and I also uh, conduct as vice research manager at 2011 until 2014. And after 2014 until now, I become a lecturer on the of electrical engineering department in the Politeknik Negeri Semarang. And once again, I'm very honored because this is my second time actually cooperate with the UiTM. Before that, 10 years ago, Mr. Safwat, that I ever come to UiTM. UiTM is one of the big campus in the Malaysia, and I'm
Oh,
very honored to to have here and share
all
our
right.
expertise in this field actually.
Oh,
So
so
during that
you've,
time,
Mr. Praido, you've been to Shah Alam, UiTM Shah Alam, yeah?
I forget, but I have been in the iLearn Center actually.
I
iLearn
Okay,
see.
Center.
right. Okay, okay, okay.
So I have been there at the five until we have a 5 or 7 day workshop actually. 5 until 11 December 2011. So it's 10 years ago actually.
Mhm.
We conducted Samalek Multi Studio actually workshop with the cooperation between the UiTM and Samalek during that time. We created a video-based learning based on this SMS method actually. Uh, and around 30 participants from the Island Center, UiTM, and several lecturers there. And basically, what we have shared during that times is the Samalek Multi Studio is about a teaching model or teaching learning material that present the material as a professional presenters. So this is like this is like example. Can we play the video? Yeah. Can you see the video? Sorry. So basically, this is the current studio that we conduct during that time in 2011 actually. So the teachers as presenters broadcasting or create video teaching materials directly based on their explanations, and we do not edit we do not do the editing. We will get the video directly. And this is one of the example. This is me 10 years ago. So it's still skinny, right?
You look so
Okay.
young.
So basically, this is one of the example. Yeah, thank you. So this is one of the examples we created from the SMS, Shamalik Multi Studio Workshop. So we do not conduct any editing at all. So after we directly get the video is very good enough for us as teachers actually to see the result of the video. It's like a professional video. And this teaching material we conduct, we broadcast it, and also we cooperate with several countries in Southeast Asia to broadcast. Uh, we cooperate with several university, such as Open University, Hanoi Open University, Hanoi Open University to create some kind of learning materials, and we broadcast this learning material through Southeast Asian Educations Network, CIDL to at 2011. So basically, at 2011, we already conducted and delivered some kind of learning materials, especially in the video, how to produce the video-based learning actually. So that is a short introduction what we have done during 10 years ago actually. So fast forward into the current situations in 2000 right now in 2021 actually, and we have Indonesian 4.0. So basically, what is Indonesian 4.0? This is the one of the revolutions from our presidents through the Ministry of Industry, that that Indonesia will have the fourth industrial revolutions. And this material I take from the Ministry of Industry. Recently, Indonesian Ministry of Industry has designed making Indonesian 4.0 as integrated roadmap to implement a number of strategies to enter the industry 4.0 era. So basically, uh, Indonesia has been entering the new era of Industry 4.0, which marked by the increasing of connectivity, interactions, as well as more convergent peoples, machines, and other resources as the result of informations and communication technology advancements. This is said by our Indonesian industry ministers that during that time, Airlangga Hartarto in Jakarta, 2018, I believe. So, and fast forward after that, in current times, we also conduct Indonesian 4.0 virtual conference actually, that you can you can see the conference there in the virtual in the 3D. You can go to the Indonesian 40.id, and it will conducted from 18 to 20 August 2021. So this conference and the expo is a package in a website platform that contains a three-dimensional booth, display, and product where visitors can navigate through visitor avatars, I believe, and walk down into the exhibitors. It's like the exhibits, and some in this virtual conference they provide some kind of industry and technology in developed in Indonesia, I think. Okay, so all in all, this is the cause of Indonesian 4.0 is because of Industry 4.0. It's about the technology disruptions. So in the fourth industrial revolutions, or we can call it 4IR, is the ongoing automations of traditional manufacturing and industrial practices using modern smart technology. So as we can see in the picture, actually, during 18th centuries, the first industries from before is labor by humans, and it's it changed into the first mechanical loom at 1784. That is the beginning of Industry 1.0. And then change again into the first production line, uh, that induction of mass productions based on the division of labor. That is the beginning of Industry 2.0. And then uh, the next step is Industry 3.0, is the use of the electronics and IT to further automate the productions. And we are now the industry believe that we are going to phase, and we are now in the Industry 4.0 phases. So that is about the cyber physical systems, that all of the things will connected in the big data, and also supported by the artificial intelligence itself. So basically, our Ministry of Industry create 10 national priorities that to face to making Indonesia 4.0. The first priority, such as reform material flow. The second one is redesign industrial zone until reoptimize regulations and policy. So, but in this today, actually, we would like to discuss in the seventh national priorities. That is how to upgrade our Indonesian human capitals by redesigning education curriculums under 4IR, or fourth industrial revolutions era, and how we can create professional talent mobility programs. So let's switch our focus on educations in Indonesia 4.0 actually. Yes, as Indonesian have a big archipelago, also Indonesia has economic potentials. We have more than 261 million populations, and also we have the demographic bonus actually. And McKinsey Global stated that we on the seventh world economy. So to face Industrial 4.0, the Indonesian Ministry of Educations created a mission here. So how Indonesian's ministry through educations increasing the access and also the relevance and quality of higher educations to produce the quality of human resources, as well as increasing science uh, and technology innovation capability to support the nation's competitiveness. Because in industrial 4.0, the world is become flat. We can work through everyone. We can connect it through the world. And in Indonesia, the people in Indonesia can work in every places. I mean, the work from the United States we can do in Indonesia, and so on and so forth. So, but in Indonesia 4.0 also bring some new cultures. We can say that 75% of the work involves will involve the science skills, technology, engineering, and mathematics also the Internet of Things, but we must also think about the lifelong learning from our students. And this new culture will bring more than 55% organizations stated that the digital talent gap is widening. It means that not all of the area will have the digital talents such as how to browse and how to find a better job through the internet and so on and so forth. This is based on the LinkedIn 2017. And also, based on the PARE 2017, Indonesia needs to improve the quality of workforce skills with the digital technology. And also, by further, the increasing importance of social skills in work. So, Professor Paulina Panens, in her slide, Preparing Indonesian Human Resources in the Industrial Age 4.0, actually, defines some new cultures that Industrial 4.0 bring. The first thing is that how the humans and the machines will communicate each others. So this is the first aspect, that human machine communications, and then the other aspect is that how the connections itself, because the world become flat, so we can connect it through the world at the real times, right? And then the smart robots to help industry here. The other thing is Internet of Things, and also 3D printers, driverless car, big data, and how we can conduct online or virtual educations here. So one of the our concern as educator is that how we can face this industrial 4.0 when we would like to conduct online or virtual education itself. So for me, actually, that artificial, the audio and also the video plus AI or artificial intelligence are the key for our future's online educations. Artificial intelligence or AI in video-based learning or VBL, there are two ways. There are two aspects that will this one will help both of the peoples. The first one is for the instructors. It will creating effective instructional video for the instructor itself. We are as the teachers or the lecturers. Uh, how to creating effective instructional videos takes a considerable time and effort. So how we can divine or how artificial intelligence can help the teachers, so for example suggest a good learning materials, and how we can know our students learning behavior and so on. And for the student itself, when they watching the videos, it can be a passive learning. It means that the students only see the videos and do their homework or do the task given by the teacher itself. And how this artificial intelligence can help the students learn by their own pace. So uh, and how the student itself can suggest how they learn based on their personality. So overall, for the students, AI can help uh, suggest the students to have a personalized learning based on themselves actually. So AI has the potential to improve the video-based learning VBL experience, and this is one of the emerging research now, especially in the computer science, based on AI for educations or AIAD actually. And for us, uh, there are one more things that we missing actually, because we don't expect to have this one, because right now we have the pandemic, so we need to have one more things, that the students need to feel how when they learn, they need to feel they're missing to feel at learning environments. especially during this COVID-19 pandemic, right? So because the students cannot go to the schools because like in Indonesia or Malaysia, we have a local lockdown, several stages, right? So one of the technology to solve this one is by immersive video-based learning. So immersive video-based learning is that we provide learners or students with the engaging environments that is highly interactive, both virtually as well as physically, putting our students in the middle of learning experience. So if we would like to create immersive video-based learning, there are several methods, such as the simulations. The simulations is we created some kind of software here, software that the students can interact. And the other one is game-based learning. So game-based learning is actually we is also almost the same with the software, but we're trying to create put the student as a player here, that they will give trying to have some score to and have a fun element when they are trying to learn the learning material itself. And the other one is the augmented reality or virtual reality and mixed reality. Especially this, the third one is very interesting because it's as in the pictures, as you can see in the pictures there, that the students is feels like immersively, and they are uh, feels like in the virtual environments and is like in the real situations. But in this technology, we need what is it? More investments and more technology to invest to learn, and how to develop a learning environment in this technology is difficult actually. And the last one is 360-degree videos. So this last technology actually can give us learning materials that students can feel also. And this technology is not hard, as I mentioned before. So basically the 360-degree video is more easier compared to augmented reality or virtual reality if you like to create an immersive learning material. So this is I would like to share with you before we are going to I would like to show you what we have done when we are creating an immersive virtual machinery workshop using this 360-degree video. Yeah, maybe is there any questions from you guys, please?
Do you have any questions from the audience? I would like to remind the audience, if you have any questions to ask to Mr. Prayitno, you can just you can just type it out in the comment section. We will read the questions for you to our invited speaker, right?
Okay, maybe I will continue. So
Okay, sure,
you
sure.
will know what we are mean by 360-degree videos. So we at the Politeknik Negeri Semarang actually. Sorry, I want to drink first.
We have a comment, Mr. Prayitno,
Okay,
from Mr.
sure.
Dr. Airil Haimi. Very informative presentation. Seems like the audience really like your presentation, Mr. Prayitno. Yeah, that
Oh,
one.
thank you, Dr. Airil. Okay.
Okay,
So
all right.
maybe after this, I will show you how we already developed. So you will know more how we conducted or develop a 360-degree immersive learning material. So basically, we develop a virtual machinery workshops, an immersive 360-degree web-based for vocational education learning, especially in the vocational higher educations. So we are Politeknik Negeri Semarang. Actually, because we are the polytechnics, it has different from the university. One of the main difference between the polytechnics and university is the amount of practical and also the theory itself. In the polytechnic, we used to be trained focused on the learning by doing in the classroom itself. So we pack our learning material into hands-on with the products. As you can see on the screen, actually in the pictures, there are several students that directly face the masonry workshop the masonry tools equipments in our workshop itself. So basically 70% of their times spent in the workshop itself to do something regarding with the tools and also the equipment. But we also we also prepare for them. The theory itself is around 30%. But this pandemic, especially the COVID-19 pandemic, our student is strictly prohibited to enter the workshop itself, especially it's also in the campus. So our students, so we're missing something here, actually. If we would like to deliver the theoretical part, we could use learning management systems such as a Moodles or app Moodle something. But we are in the Politeknik Negeri Semarang, we use Moodle as learning management systems, and then we're missing one part, that is the practical part, because students cannot enter the workshop itself. And then we're trying to solve this one by introducing the virtual masonry workshop. So what is virtual masonry workshop itself? This learning media actually allow an illusionary immersions into a virtual learning environment where our students can freely navigate through 360-degree videos and also the pictures. We also package this virtual masonry workshop as a supplementary material for the students before they enter the real workshop or the real masonry workshop. So they will know, they will have the feel, and we as a teacher can show them, especially in the first grade, especially our first grade students, what is what the workshop environment that they have, and also what the tools and equipments that our campus have. So I will show you this one. So where is it? Oh, this one. Sorry, the bottom one. 13. Yeah. So, can you see my screen right now, Mr. Safwat?
We're still waiting for it, Mr. Prayitno.
Okay.
We're still waiting. Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Now you
Yeah.
can
Now we
see
can see.
our.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you. So this is our virtual masonry workshop actually. So in this virtual masonry, we can looking around 360-degree, like our previous two previous speakers mentioned us about the advantages of 360-degree. So in this event, I just want to show you what we have done. So this is the masonry workshop that we have in Politeknik Negeri Semarang. So there is, but I'm sorry, this is in Bahasa actually. You can also, I believe that Mr. Safwat will share to you the link, the workshop links. So maybe you, maybe the audience can see also the virtual machinery workshop. So in this virtual machinery workshop, as we can see here, there is descriptions about what we have, what the virtual machinery workshop have, and there is several pictures here that our students do in the workshop itself, the machinery workshop. So we can also navigate to our workshop here. So we navigate here. We enter the building. This is our building.
Alright.
The machinery
Wow,
building.
the image is very clear, Mr. Prayitno.
Very clear. Thank you. Okay. So basically, this is the examples of virtual machinery workshop, and in this, sorry, in this virtual machinery workshop, we can put our learning materials, all of the learning materials, such as the URL links that we can embed text, such as PDF and so on, the pictures, and also the video. So this is the example of the pictures in the bottoms of the virtual learning virtual workshop, machinery workshop, and we can also show the 360-degree video also here.
Wow.
Yeah. Of course, in the 360-degree video, we can see around, and what we can see what our students did before. This is actually we recorded the video before the pandemic. So as you can see there is can I enlarge it? Oh yeah. As you can see there, we have several students conducting a workshop in this building actually. Can you hear the voice, Mr. Safwat?
Yes, very clearly, sir.
Thank the from the video itself.
Yes, from the video, yes.
Thanks God, I found a way to share the sound.
Alhamdulillah. This is very interesting, Mr. Prayitno. I bet this would be very, very helpful for students, especially during this pandemic, right?
Right. We hope so that this one can be one of the solutions for our students in their home to study actually. So I'm going through. So basically, this is our workshop have several places here that they can go through and see the equipment. For example, this one.
Actually,
I'm
Mr.
going.
Prayitno, we have a question from the audience.
Okay.
Please. Right. Okay, so this is the question from Madam Hidayu Shafi'i. Hello, sir. What is the biggest challenge when conducting the virtual machinery workshop?
Okay.
So that's
Actually, there is no big deal for me. Actually. There is no big challenge when we develop this one. Actually, just the willingness of the lecture itself, and also what is it for the investment is also not so so expensive because the camera of the 360-degree camera is affordable now, and I believe is and the second one's each campus is also have a good bandwidth and also good server, so we can put there. So for me, the biggest challenge may be how we can design as the lecture, how we can design this virtual machinery workshop as interesting enough for the students. For me, that is my biggest challenge actually. For the technical things, how to creating these virtual environments, and also the budgets to invest in this how to build this virtual masonry workshop is also not expensive. Hopefully answered your question actually. So this one I
Yes.
would like to show to the audience itself, especially this one, because my students actually, when I show this new learning material for them actually, they can looking around their futures masonry workshop, because during this pandemic some of them cannot go to the workshop itself, but in this learning materials they also can see the equipment, the detail in this one, and they also can see how the students operate the machine itself. And for me as the lecturers, the most important thing is that I must uh, make the students interact with our learning materials. It means that one of the aspect is that um, the persons who explained the machines is not only me, but I uh, attract the students how they also can explain how the machine is work. So this is one of the examples. One of the example the students uh, explain the machine itself.
Sebelum mengoperasikan mesin grinding ini, yang perlu diperhatikan adalah panel. Untuk panel ini, untuk yang posisi bawah ini posisi off, jika posisi on, posisinya ke atas.
Also can,
setelah itu,
what is it?
Yang perlu diperhatikan adalah
trying to give their
mengatur menghidupkan pompa hidroliknya.
How to improve
setelah
the
mengatur
material itself.
Pompa hidrolik itu adalah
they kind of
menghidupkan
proud
lampu.
That their video also learn and study by the other students.
Kita menyeting.
So this video is the student sorry. The student explaining how the machine
ini digunakan untuk
step by step
memaju-mundurkan
and the safety regulations when we operate the machine itself.
Secara otomatis.
Not only that, but we can also see the details. Actually, we would like to see the details of the machine itself. So this one is for the example. This one is the example. So this one of the machines that we have in our machinery workshop. Yeah. So not only they can see around how the machinery workshop environment, but also they can see what we have, what the equipment and tools that we have actually.
We have another one question from Dr. Airil, Bapak Prayitno.
Sure.
All right. So the question sounds like this, Bapak Prayitno. Much love for the 360-degree experience that you created. May I ask two questions? So this is the first one, Bapak. What equipment did you use to create this 360-degree experience, please?
I will explain after this. So there is explanation in my presentation actually. So I will go to my presentations. Okay.
All right. And another question from Bapak Airil. What software did you use to stitch and create the actual 360-degree experience on the website that you share?
Sure.
And where is server right now? So that's the second question from Bapak Airil.
So let me share my presentation again.
Okay.
Can you see my screen again? Sorry.
I think it's coming. Yeah, it's coming.
Okay.
All right, now we can see it.
So basically, this is the framework that we developed actually. So the first one, we captures all of the masonry workshop environments using 360-degree camera. So basically, I bought 360-degree camera Samsung, I believe, but I forget the brand, but it's by Samsung actually. I mean the version itself. So basically, the Samsung itself give us the stitch software. So not only we can take the pictures and also the video, but we can also stitch all of the environments into the virtual masonry workshop. I will show you later in this presentations. So basically, the framework, the first step is that we captures all of the masonry environment using 360-degree camera. And then the second one, we collect all the spherical pictures and also the video of the masonry assets according to our learning scenario. So this is that I mentioned before, my biggest challenge is to design a learning scenario that it will be interesting enough for my student actually. And then the third one, after after we get the pictures and also the videos, we integrate the learning scenario and the learning materials into the virtual masonry workshop environment. And then after we get that one, we put our software into the web server actually. So basically, the application I showed you before is a web-based applications. And if you find this application is slow because I put in the shared hosting. This is on my website actually, so not in my university website. So it's kind of slow because it's used by several users before, because I put on the shared web hosting. So the first one, like I mentioned before, that is we need to capture all of the virtual environment scenario itself. So this is mean that we must define the plot of our learning path or simulations in our masonry workshop. For example, in the pictures, as you can see here, this is the first scene that the user will have when entering my applications. And then this is my second scene, and then this is my third scene here. So after the second, they can go three, and then after the three, if they click on on certain spot, or we call it hotspot, they will go to another one. So the next thing is that we created a hotspot. A hotspot is mean that a point or place where we can put our learning materials such as photos, videos, or URL or learning material such as YouTube, and then or also navigate navigate the virtual learning itself. They can go forward or they can go backward. So this is the hotspot as input user interactions, something like that. So after that, we can stitch together using the software that usually bring when we bought the 360-degree camera. So we combine the scenario and hotspot together. So by combining this one, we building an immersive 360-degree masonry workshop that can contain all of the learning material, right? Like such as photos or the videos from the YouTube, or also the videos 360-degree that we already created before. So that is what we have built actually in the virtual masonry workshop to help our students, especially in the practical part that they are missing because they cannot go to our campus during the pandemic. Wait a minute. I forget to turn on this one actually. So I I need suggestions from the audience. After you see these virtual mercenary workshops, what is um, improvement do you think can make the students interesting enough to learn about this one? Anything? But wait a minute.
Okay, so dear audience, if you have any suggestions on how to, give improvements or probably things you have in thoughts or opinions that can make this experience much better for the students to learn, you can definitely write it down and drop it in the comment box. Yeah. So that Mr. Prayitno can, probably incorporate some of the elements that you have suggested. Now, Mr. Prayitno, we have one question from Cik Farida, Cik Mahmud. Have any students experienced obstacles accessing or navigating this workshop online? Any feedback from the students?
Basically, the feedback from most of the feedback given by my students that they are really happy and have the positive impact, especially in this during pandemic, that they can see and navigate the learning materials, especially the tools and the equipments, and how to operate the equipment itself. So basically, enhancements from the theoretical that we already delivered through our learning material. Learning through our LMS models, but some of them, because the disadvantages that they mentions is that especially on the connectivity, right? The connectivity itself. So because this one have Indonesia is also have the slow bandwidth. Sometimes they clutter when they trying to navigate this virtual learning environment, actually, especially. So the most disadvantages of this one is the connectivity itself. But for the navigation itself, because they live on the Z generations, so they can explore by themselves without we as a teachers explaining how to navigate the learning environment itself.
So basically, you don't have to come up with a manual in order to guide the students.
That's correct.
Yeah, that's great because our, the students are coming from different generation. It's like technology is like born with them. They are, native in using the technology and whatnot. Exactly.
Yeah,
But yes,
correct.
I also concur with the problems of, the internet coverage and also connectivity, because we also experience the same thing here in Malaysia, because some places, especially in the rural areas, we have that kind of problem, the same problem, which is limited internet connectivity. Sorry, not connectivity, the coverage itself. And then we can move on and talk about the connectivity. The coverage itself is, it's a little bit of problem. Yeah, exactly.
Sure. Yeah. And once again, from the audience, I already turned on my Menti, so you can go to the www.menti.com and input this code. So I need your suggestions to improve what our learning materials here, and I will show you after you input all of this the suggestions. I will show you what the suggestion from the audience itself. So please go to the menti.com and then input this code 49137232.
The code is 4913732. Okay, audience.
7232.
7232. All right. Okay, so please be so kind, everyone, to go to http /www.menti.com, MENTI.com, and input the code 09137232 and give your generous comments or probably thoughts and opinions that you have in order to improve or just to help Mr. Prayitno here to put or incorporate more elements into the website. Okay,
Yeah.
we appreciate that very much.
Can you see my screen? So maybe we waiting for several audience to give to give some suggestions before I continue my presentations. Oh, thank you. There is one audience that give suggestions such as give some quizzes. Okay, more games. Oh, that's correct. TikTok videos. Oh, TikTok video is one of our youth or students most excited to create videos. Yeah, that is also one of good applications to attract them. Yeah. Thank you.
Interesting suggestions, right? To
Right,
add more
right.
games and TikTok videos. TikTok videos are very, very popular. I mean, the platform itself is very, very popular. I mean, it's going to be interesting if it's included in the video.
Yeah. We as a teacher, if we can develop or use this platform, it's kind of be interesting, right?
Mhm.
So please, is there any suggestions?
Yes,
Mr. Prayitno,
please don't be shy. If you have anything
right.
you put in or you want to give your input, please don't be shy. Just type it out and send it to the menti.com, using the code given.
All right, Mr. Prayitno, if I may ask one question,
Sure.
while waiting
Sure.
for the audience to give the suggestions.
Sure.
We've seen the video, the 360-degree video just now. I mean, it's great. We believe that you put a lot of effort to make it happen. I mean, to produce a video like that. So my question is, how long did you take to produce that video with all the videos? I mean, using the 360 camera and whatnot. So how long did you take to produce that great video?
Yeah, to be frank, I'm less than a month actually.
Oh,
So after we discuss with the lectures that hold the course, it's especially the lecture already have their learning materials, right? So based on this their learning materials, we trying to plan how we create the learning scenario based on their learning material. So basically, we already have the learning materials itself, and then we just conducted we created a learning scenario, and then after that we just only take all of the pictures, take all of the pictures and also the video. After that we can sort it out, what is this one is the best, and this we don't use this one. And after that we like stitch it together, right? Stitch it together and compile. That's it. This is not take a long time. So like I mentioned before, this technology is easier enough compared to how we create the art virtual reality or augmented reality. Mhm. So thank you. Basically, there are already 6 audience that give suggestions, such as make it more interactive. Video explainer, yeah, video explainer. One we already give from the students. The assessments, yes, the assessments. The assessments. Basically, when we give this one to the students in our learning materials, we also give the questions. So while they are surfing or navigating into the virtual learning workshop, actually this one, they're trying to answer such as equipment do we have and what is the steps from the students that already explained. When they see the video from the students that explain the step by step when operating the machines, we also give the questions in the learning materials, especially in the theory. So they answers the questions and answer is based on the virtual machine learning virtual masonry workshop here. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Thank you very much from all of the audience that give me a suggestions. So I will continue my presentations.
All right. For while waiting for the presentation slides to load, we would like to remind our audience, if you have any questions, please be so kind to drop the questions in the chat box or the comment box so that we can read it to our panelists. Yeah. All right. The floor is yours, Mr.
Right.
Prayitno.
Can you see my screen presentations now?
Oh, unfortunately, no, not yet. Okay, now we can
Okay,
see it.
now we can see it. Yep.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, for me, the one of the improvement that we need is gamifications. So the virtual learning environment that I show you before, that is the student passively navigate through all of the learning materials that we provided. But if we put the gamifications, the gamification is a method, the educational approach to motivate students to learn by using the video game design and game elements in learning environments, such as page, point, level, power-ups, and leaderboards. Such as if you ever played the RPG game, RPG games, all right? You're trying to navigate through all of the environment, and you would like to find a diamond that will help your money, and then you trying to defeat it, the monsters that you can power up, level up. So the students have some kind of motivations to 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 learn and improve their knowledge. So they're not passively navigating our virtual learning environment. And I believe this can be the video-based learning, especially immersive video-based learning based on the 360-degree plus gamifications, can also be one of the emerging research in the futures, especially in the during this pandemic actually. Yeah. So that's we already done for the our learning material, especially our immersive masonry workshop using a 360-degree. Should I continue or I answer some questions?
All right. Can we have some questions to be displayed on the screen? All right, so this one is from Mr. Nizar Nazrin. How do Indonesian tertiary institute cope with education gap that is happening at secondary schools with learning from home challenges?
How do Indonesians, can you show again? Sorry. How do Indonesian tertiary institute cope with education gap that is happening at secondary schools with learning from home challenges? So basically, there are several aspects that we can mention in the education gap actually. But unfortunately, to be frankly, that I don't know the details how this education gap, especially because I don't focus on that aspect actually. But I can say that during uh, during their learning at homes, especially and during this pandemic, where our students learned learned by through online media or streaming, such as like we already have now. We conducted our teaching and learning stuff using a Zoom media, and the biggest challenges is that the internet connections, because our students need to pay an additional charges when they are would like to provide internet connections. All of the biggest problems when we catch from our students is that we need to pay more to have internet connectivity, right? So other than tuition fee, they need to provide another fee for like internet, and also the media to what is it, to have the teaching and learning communications such as computers or mobile phones, something like that. Yeah, hopefully answer the questions. Sorry, the questions I don't expertise on that. Okay, I will continue. So after relearning what we have in Indonesian 4.0, and then after we develop an immersive virtual learning environment, especially in for our vocational higher educations, the suggestions that this part is the suggestions that I would like to share with you guys. So what should we do actually? So the futures, the now and the futures actually was already predicted during 2018. So this statistic I get from 2018 because I can observe more how the situations, especially in Malaysia during this time, especially 2021. So I got from the mcmc.gov.my, during 2018, the smartphone users achieve more than 78% of Malaysians' population. And then to around 93%, the smartphone users are below 20 years old. So it means that this is the students, especially our younger students, right? Because this is below 20, that 93% have the smartphone. And then from this 93% of populations, more than 50, especially more than 75% of them, while using the smartphone, is accessing a YouTube. So it's basically they access a video, right? So as you can see in the pictures, below 20 years old, around 88.4% are watching videos or movie, and 92% is listening to the music while when they are using their mobile phones actually. So this is our student lifestyle. So I believe especially this is in 2018, and in 2021 I believe will improve a lot. And we as educators, how we can see this one, is it a threat or this is kind of opportunities that we can do? For me, it depends on us as a teachers or the lecturers. Is there any good quality education content that we can provide so the students or the younger generations below 20 can access a good quality education's video, something like that? Or is there any engagements education content? If the quantity of education content or education video, don't blame the students or don't blame our younger generations if they access another video, right? Because the quantity of education's content is not equal or far from the equals to others. So once again, this is depend on us as a teachers. So don't wait the others to create an educational video contents, right? But start from us, start from you, start from now. Let's create our educational videos. So basically, it is really okay if our video is not good. So when I try to share during back 10 years ago, using a Samolec Multi Studio to develop a video-based learning, the most problem that the lecturer faces is that they shy to create a video learning. They shy to explain like this one. They'll explain their learning materials and create it into the video, such as all of their students, all of the younger generation can see the learning materials. So basically, it is okay, really okay, if our video is not good. I give you one example. That is Jimmy Donaldson, born at May 7th, 1989, in the online or as a YouTuber known as Mr. Beast. So he uploaded the YouTube video at the age of 13. At the age of 13. So it's like the statistics I mentioned before, that our younger generation is really adapted to the mobile phone, right? And then now, so 2012, so it's around 10 years ago, he uploaded the first video. And the first video is so bad. I mean, it's not good enough, and only recorded using a mobile phone, I believe, like
I
KineMaster.
see.
Oh no, the computers, like using a KineMaster software. So that is the first video, but not right now. His income is estimated around 549,000 US dollar in the last 30 days. So me as a lecturer, my income is far from him. So yes, once again, it is really okay that our first video is not good enough. Like I mentioned the example before, and I will give you a suggestions. So start from you, start from us, start from now. But what kind of video that we would like to create it, right? Some of lecturers are confusing what kind of video that I must create it. So basically, this is one of the example I used to create my video content actually. So that is segmented and targeted, especially how to solve our students' problems using a mobile phone, using your own computers. That if you know your students, especially age and gender, and then analyze their problems. For example, it's hard to focus when they learn some things, or the math problems, especially in my students, they confuse how kind of thesis topic that I should take on, and
Mm-hmm.
how should I prepare when I have a thesis defense, and how can I solve when I have a laziness, something like that. So create it, uh, know your students age and gender, what they like, what they don't like, and then trying to solve their problems and create it into the videos, booms. So that now you know uh, how and what video you would like to create it. And the last slide that I would like to share to you is that, um, it making educational video motivations. Of course, we need to have our motivations, uh, our certain motivations. So my motivation, especially to creating producing educational video, that through educational videos, I hope that the first one I can have Amal Jariyah. This means that the charity that one of the charity that never ends as long as our video up and useful for our students. And even though it's after we died, that Amal Jariyah will follow along with us. And another things that beside the Amal Jariyah, we can have. I hope that we can have stable passive income from the YouTube, such as AdSense. As for informations, the if you created some kind of several videos, um, this I already done actually. Um, Sometimes I get 300 US dollar until I ever get until 2000 US dollars a month actually. So but more or less usually $100 or $300. So hopefully this whole presentations will help you, all of the audience, and give some insight for you. Wish you luck.
All right, thank
This
you
one
very
is
much.
my YouTube channel actually. Okay,
Thank you
thank
very
you.
much for
Question,
sharing.
please.
Probably you can display the your YouTube channel for a while so that our audience can also subscribe to your channel.
Well, thank you very much. Yeah.
All right, so dear audience, if you would like or if you would like to explore the content that Mr. Prayitno has in his YouTube channel, you can go to youtube.com/PrayitnoX. Yeah, so don't be shy. Go ahead and don't forget to subscribe as well.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
Thank you.
So dear audience, you have two YouTube channels that you have to follow today. All right, if you still have not followed our YouTube channel, please follow CIDL YouTube channel also, and also Pak Prayitno or Mr. Prayitno's YouTube channel for more contents on learning, inshallah.
Yeah, so please don't be shy to follow us, share and subscribe to our channel, and also to Mr. Prayitno's channel for more exciting news and info that will be discussed and disseminated. Also, we'll be blasting emails to our internal mail communication platform for those who are, working with us in UiTM. So stay alert. On behalf of the CIDL CG360 videos team, we would like to thank Mr. Prayitno for the
Thank you
sharing
very
of his
much for
time,
having me.
resources, knowledge, and expertise. And from the bottom of our hearts, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
As well as not forgetting, of course, we would like also to extend our appreciation to all of our dearest audience for the active participation in this webinar. We hope you enjoyed the session. Passing the spotlight to you, Safwat.
All right. Okay. Just a little bit, just a little addition before we end. All right. Allow me to promote our upcoming programs. All right, that will be organized by CG360 CIDL. All right, we have. Yep. Thank you so much. Our manager, our studio manager. Okay, so this is the first one that is happening on September 1st, 2021. All right, video learning. Another one, Tech at Talks, and the city of Tech at Talks. The title is Video Learning Experience with Vivista, SEPA 360. We have three panelists, all right, that will be sharing their knowledge with us. All right, so please put this on your calendar. Do not forget. All right, because you get to learn a lot about 360-degree video learning. All right, that you can use for teaching and learning process lah. Okay, so another one is if we can play the promo video once again, studio manager. So we'll be organizing a competition. All right, and we have yes, a few other countries, not just Malaysia, as our institutional partners. So this is the video. All right. Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Studio Manager. So that's the promo video for our first ever Southeast Asian Teaching and Learning Video Awards 2021. All right. We have a few institutional partners, not just from Malaysia, but from four other countries. All right, including Malaysia 5. Yeah, we have Malaysia, of course. We have Indonesia. We have Politeknik Negeri Semarang, Indonesia, and we have an institution from also Philippines, Vietnam, and also Thailand. So 5 altogether. So for more updates on the competition, all right, please get yourself updated by following our social media platforms. All right, we have our YouTube channel and also our Facebook page. Okay, don't forget to click like, subscribe, and also share.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
And also don't forget akan datang right, akan datang siri bercakap dengan CG, which is teknik produksi apa hari ini. That will be happening on upcoming Thursday, 26th of August, 2 p.m. until 3:30 p.m. So this one will be conducted in Bahasa. So we will have a laid back session. So a lot of information to be dispersed and content to be discussed. So don't forget with our series bercakap dengan CG this Thursday, right?
All right, and I would like to highlight something also. Actually, September 2021 is actually called a content creation month. We call it content creation month because we are organizing or organizing or conducting a competition. All right, throughout the September, and also 1st of September again, we'll be organizing another Tech at Talks on designing interactive 360 degrees video learning. All right, experiences with Vivista or SEPA 360. Which we invite 3 speakers, all right, to deliver the talk, to share knowledge with you guys, all right. And also, just like Madam Salwa said just now, another one is going to happen next week, right, Madam Salwa? Our Siri bercakap dengan CG. Don't forget to add that also in your calendar. Thank you so much. And I would like to say thanks again, Mr. Prayitno, for being with us, for sharing your knowledge with us. Thank you so much. And thanks so much also. Yes, okay, Mr. Prayitno.
And also I would like to share the presentations with you guys. So I will give to the moderators later on.
Oh, thank you so much. You're so generous. Thank you so much, Mr. Prayitno. Thank you so much. And to all audience, thank you so much too for your active participation. And don't forget to come back here, all right, and the next programs, of course. And until then, Madam Salwa, do you have anything to add before we end?
Not at the moment, but yes, definitely we would like to definitely be seeing you guys again in the next Tech X session. Hopefully until then, take a very good care of yourself. Be safe, follow the SOP, and just be cautious as well. Always, yeah.
All right. Okay, see you guys again. Assalamualaikum. Thank you so much, Mr. Prayitno.
Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye.